I'm feeling low.
Hello there, my friends, and welcome back to the Lemonade Stand, or welcome if you are new. My name is Brianna. I am a certified personal trainer, a big, huge biology nerd, and a registered dietitian to be. I have assembled all of my lemon drops here today for you all to watch me react to Beachbody workouts. But that's not all. I also offer tips and exercise alternatives to help educate you and to help you navigate your workouts safely. Before we proceed, if you love science-based health, wellness, and fitness education with some lulz and some dry sarcasm along the way, can't forget that dry sarcasm potato, why not hit that subscribe button and join the Lemonade Stand? We'd like to have you here. Things are all right. Without further ado, let's make lemonade. So this first one is stupid and it's a waste of time. Just thought I'd get that out of the way now. What's funny is this girl looks like somebody that I actually am somewhat acquainted with on Instagram. I had to double check to make sure it wasn't her. It's not her. Okay, so I'm not sure which Beachbody program this is from. This is a Beachbody distributor. Everybody featured in this series is, but honestly, that doesn't really. I mean, it doesn't matter who she is. It doesn't matter. That stuff doesn't matter. But the workout is just, what is this? Let's look at this again. So she's standing on one leg, and at first I thought we were doing a row, but then she's kind of, that top arm, she's kind of bringing it up, kind of doing a row, but then extending it out on above her, and then like looping around, and again, all that while standing on one leg. I thought this was trying to be a single arm row, but because of the angle, it's not really a row. It's not really doing anything for her back because she's kind of positioned to the side. It's kind of more like kind of an upright row, but not really. And then why do they have her standing on one leg while doing this? Like that, to me, that just makes absolutely no sense at all. I feel like I can't say enough negative things about this particular exercise. I mean, I said it before, this is pointless, and I completely stand by that. That's my opinion as a fitness professional. If you really want to do this, I can't stop you, but you will be wasting your time. Here's an exercise that is not stupid. So right now, I'm getting set up to just do some simple bent over rows with a handled resistance band. When you're using a resistance band for rows, you can control the amount of resistance by just adjusting where you step on the bands, and that's just what I'm doing right now. So rowing is simple. I'm bent over at my hips with my chest facing the floor, and while keeping my arms at my sides, I'm squeezing my shoulder blades together as I pull my elbows up and contract my back. Also, while you're rowing, don't forget to engage your abdominals, which kind of just feels like bracing your abs, like you're going to get punched in the stomach, and this will help you keep your back straight and protect your lower back from injury. So this next one is absolutely insane. It's seriously a lot, so I'm not joking. Pay attention. Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, Batman. Let's watch this again, but this time I'm gonna try and slow it down like on my iPad here, and I'm gonna try and like explain every single thing that I see. I'm gonna do my best because she kind of has it's sped up in the video, but that's how it was in this person. This is how it was sent to me. I did not speed it up like that. So let's try and break this down. Okay, let me turn the sound off. So, shut up. Okay, so curl, hammer curls. And then she's rotating her arms and doing standard curls. And then upright row, that's too high. And then wait, okay, she's bending over and then doing a row, then standing up and then doing another upright row. Another bent over row. Bending over again and I guess kind of kicking one leg back. Coming up again, I wonder if she's trying to do a deadlift there. And then taking a wide stance and doing hello, my love. Onyx, what are you doing? Onyx, mommy's busy. Are you gonna throw up? You kind of look like you might throw up. I think Onyx might throw up. Hang on. His head is on my lap right now. All right. I'm petting him with this hand. Don't worry. I'm not doing anything weird with this hand under the table. All right. Now, where were we? So we were trying to figure out what the heck was going on with this workout. Okay. So she's like in kind of a plie squat position, but she's doing pulses. Oh, but then she's getting up on her toes and kind of doing I guess kind of a calf raise. And then she's going into a lunge. Looks like a stationary lunge. And then stepping back into doing a curl, and then arms up, so I guess shoulder press. But then she's kicking one leg out, doing another shoulder press, and stepping forward, and then kicking the opposite leg out, doing another shoulder press. Oh, but then she's kind of going like that. And then back out to a plie squat position, and then doing like wide dumbbell bicep curls. And then, but she's pressing up into a shoulder press, and then pressing up out of that squat. And then, oh God, please God, is that it? Okay, yes, that's it. Oh my God. This workout is like my sleep paralysis demon. Whichever Beachbody super trainer like made this exercise, what is this? Like, please, I need to know. Like, what were you thinking? What was the thought process here? It is my professional opinion that these over-the-top, excessive exercises are ridiculous. When you're doing a million things at once, how are you supposed to focus on each individual move to make sure that you're doing everything right? You can't. Don't get me wrong, I'm all for circuit training. I love circuit training. But rolling 20 little exercises into one big mega super exercise is just ridiculous. It's unnecessary, and it greatly increases your chance for injury. So with that in mind, I will now demonstrate for you anything else. Since people want to do a million exercises, I decided to show you guys a circuit that you can easily do with minimal equipment. The first thing I'm doing is a dumbbell squat to press. I've got a set of dumbbells in my hands, and I'm standing a little wider in my squat to get a larger range of motion. I'm sitting down into my squat, abs engaged and my chest up. Then while I'm pressing up through my heels, I'm pressing my arms straight up above my head into a shoulder press. Then I'm going straight into mountain climbers. Pretty self-explanatory here. Just get into a high plank and run those feet up and down. Keep your butt low. Lastly, I'm ending with a pretty high impact move. I call these frog jumps. They're really simple but very challenging. Or I guess maybe like squat jacks. I don't really know. Call them whatever you want. Just do it. And then for this last one, I just wanted to offer a lower impact alternative. I show these as an alternative to jumping jacks for people who maybe have some issues with their knees and jumping is difficult. All right, here's this next one. Here we go. So I have seen this or something like it before in CrossFit. Now, full disclosure, I don't do CrossFit. I'm not like trained. My certifications are not in CrossFit. So I don't know exactly like what it's called, but it's the one where they're like hitting the big tire with a big mallet. Honestly, it looks like fun. I'd be down to try it. It looks like a great way to vent and get out some frustrations you might have. If any of you do CrossFit or have ever done CrossFit and you know what I'm talking about, tell me what it's called below, because do you guys just call it like banging a tire, hitting a tire? Is that just what it's called? I don't know. That's why I'm asking. So I guess this is Beachbody's version, and they just have people using a dumbbell as a substitute for that big hammer. I guess she's supposed to be hitting like an imaginary tire. That dumbbell is super light. I can tell by looking at it that it's not very heavy. It looks like it's maybe, let me see. Oh, that looks like it's at most 8 pounds. That's a really light dumbbell. So honestly, I wonder if it's even like really challenging. I guess I feel like if you don't have the equipment to do something, then just don't do it, or just like do something else that's a viable substitute. I do like that kind of pop squat thing she's doing in between there. So let's let's play with that. So I'm doing pop squats, but I've added an upper body element to it because I am holding a small medicine ball. And I do mean small. I think this one was just about 8 pounds. And as I'm lowering into my squat, I'm extending my arms out with the ball in front of me and then bringing it back into my chest as I'm popping back up. This is a full body move and it is high impact, so definitely use caution if you have joint issues of your lower body. All right, next one. I love how in this story, in the caption, it says on Wednesdays we wear pink and she's wearing a hot pink sports bra. That's cute. Also in the caption it says, even if most people, I'm psycho for liking, quote, psycho at Shaun T. Is Psycho the name of a Beachbody program or like a program that Shaun T has created? I genuinely don't know. I have to look that up. This is the first time I've seen this before filming this video, but I didn't actually read the caption, so now it's got me curious. Is there a program called Psycho? I don't know how I feel about that. Now, anyway, I've got some grievances, and it's really not so much the workout. This is a situation where there is a safety issue involved with the individual who is doing it. If you've been a long-time viewer of this series, you can probably guess what I'm about to say. She's doing super high-impact stuff. She's doing what I call tuck jumps, and she's not wearing any shoes. And if you're about to get an attitude and leave a comment that's like, I never wear shoes when I work out and I'm fine, then might I redirect you to this video before you do. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. And second thing, and I know this is a loaded topic, it is my professional opinion that she is too heavy to be doing these high impact jumping around workouts like this. I know weight and weight science are a hot button issue, but I'm not going to shy around the facts. I have had overweight and obese clients before, and in general, high impact stuff like this is very, very difficult for them. But then on top of that, also because of just their weight, just the mass, you're putting a lot of additional stress on the joints of your lower body, your knees, your hips, your ankles. Before somebody jumps in my comments and says that I'm fat phobic, I'm not saying that fat people shouldn't work out. I think that everybody should work out because if you're a generally overall healthy human being, then exercise does a body good for everybody. I don't care where you are on your journey. I don't care how big or small you are. Like, fitness is good for your body. So that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying fat people shouldn't work out. All I am doing is pointing out the obvious differences in the physics of somebody doing high impact workouts in somebody that's 150 pounds versus somebody that's 400 pounds. Now, there are probably some large bodied people out there that can absolutely freaking crush a high impact workout like this. I'm not saying that all fat people are incapable of doing high impact exercises. I just want to reiterate that because every time I talk something about weight science, there's always somebody that says I'm fat phobic, or also my favorite one is I need to read Anti-Diet by Christy Harrison. I am saying that as a fitness professional, because of physics and your client's safety, you should not have an overweight or obese client doing high impact things like this that put a lot of stress on the joints of the lower extremities. If she were my client, God, I would scream at her for not wearing shoes while doing this stuff too. That being said, any fitness professional should be able to cue and instruct a larger body client safely to still get a really good workout in despite their size. So let's do that. I'll show you some great high impact exercises that are great for heavier people to do or those of you who might have like knee, ankle, or hip issues that can't really do a lot of the jumping and the high impact stuff like that. So let's do that. So I'm showing 3 exercises right now, and they do require equipment. The first one I'm going to show you is battle ropes. So this one is definitely dependent on if you have these available to you. I'm starting with the standard way of doing battle ropes with both arms together at the same time. And then here is another way that you can also do them, and this is just one arm at a time. And then finally, here's another fun way that I sometimes like to do them, where you can kind of snake your arms in and out. For this next one, you'll need a place to sit and a small stability ball or any ball that you can easily bounce against a wall. This is simple. It's pretty much just wall ball while seated. This is pretty intense on the upper body and it will get your heart rate up. I would stay away from this one if you have issues with your shoulders because it is pretty shoulder intensive. And then for this last one, you will just need a medicine ball, or you can use a dumbbell, and also you'll need a small platform about 3 to 6 inches off the ground. While holding the weight above your head, just tap 1 foot at a time onto your platform. If you have a little bit more hip mobility, you can use a higher platform. Just experiment and be careful as usual. All right, here's the next one. I was smiling at our dogs in the background. Something that I just noticed that I didn't notice before is the caption. It says program 6 weeks of the work, day 6 out of 75. So that actually makes me wonder, is she doing this thing, the 75 hard thing? So many of you guys have asked me my take on the 75 hard, and gosh, I'll probably talk about it at some point. But I know that the 75 hard, it's not like a specific workout program. It's supposed to be, I guess, like a mental toughness type thing. So day 60 to 75. I wonder if she's maybe doing Beachbody workouts, because this is a Beachbody distributor. They all are. I wonder if she's doing Beachbody workouts in conjunction along with like applying the 75 hard program mentalities. Or is there a Beachbody program that's 75 days? I know there's the 80-day obsession, but is there like a 75-day Beachbody program? I don't know. I'm genuinely asking. Anyway, it's not that serious. Let's talk about the workout. There's a lot of moving parts to this one, and I must admit it was a little hard for me to follow at first. Her squat form looks okay. I have no major complaints about that, but I think my biggest issue is that thing she's doing where she's swinging the weight down and then like swooping it back up. She herself doesn't look terrible doing it, but I wouldn't give a client this exercise to do without my supervision because I'd be worried about how well her form is when I'm not there because I'd be concerned about her back. That's all I got about this one. And I do have to say also, I love her bra. I love that cutout cross top thing. It's super cute. So I'll show you something that's probably a little safer to try on your own. So we're going to do a squat, but I'm doing a variation where I'm holding a dumbbell between my legs and I'm holding it at the bar and I'm standing with my feet wider than hips width apart. Now, squatting is very complex and requires engagement of just about every muscle group in your body, so keep that in mind when squatting. Key things here are that I'm engaging my core, and what does that mean? Bracing your core is like bracing your abdominals like you're going to get punched in the stomach, and this is important because it helps to keep your back straight and protects your lower back from injury. Sit low as if you're sitting onto a low stool and get your thighs past parallel with the ground for a complete squat. Press up through your heels and clench your glutes at the top without locking out your knees. For this last one in my notes, I wrote catastrophe. So let's watch this. I'm not quite sure what's happening here. I'm kind of at a loss for words. I don't know where this starts and like where it ends. She's starting up and then bringing the dumbbells down, and then she's kind of doing, I mean, that's not quite a squat, but it's also not quite a deadlift. So, but is it? I don't know. Maybe it's a deadlift, but I mean, but she's not going down very far. It's just kind of like a getting low, and then she's bringing the weights up and she's almost doing a thing where she's probably, it looks like she's using momentum to like swing them out above her head and then back down, and then she's just kind of repeating it. I thought she was incorporating a squat into it, but she's not really, like I said, she's not really doing like a full squat. I guess maybe I would call this like a half squat, but like barely. What I really don't like about this though is her like swinging the dumbbells over her head like that. I don't see someone's shoulders being very happy with that. So she has super trainer Amola Caesar. I do not know how to say his first name, and I don't like saying people's names if I can't correctly pronounce them. I've heard another Beachbody coach say his name like that, and it sounds right. So I guy, if you're watching this, I am so sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. She has him tagged, so I'm assuming this is from the program 645, which is a new program that he has developed, and I've seen that like all over his Instagram page. I went to his Instagram page to see if maybe like I could find him doing this specific exercise, because I figure like if he made the program, then he's like he knows how he wants the exercises done, you know, and like he would be doing them right technically. I couldn't find any clips of him doing this specific exercise, but to be fair, I didn't look through his entire feed. There's a chance I missed it. Maybe he posted in his story and I just didn't see it. Regardless of that, I personally, as a fitness professional, do not like this exercise. I see this potentially hurting someone's back and potentially causing a lot of shoulder damage as well. Here is something else. So I have no idea how this went over my head, but I accidentally recorded the same exercise, like the same demonstration, twice. The workout that I'm showing you right now is just the dumbbell squat to presses, which I already showed you. I don't know why I thought to do this example again, but I stand by my choice to show this one as an example, so you don't have to hear me ramble about it again. Skip to the timestamp that you see on screen right now, and then you can listen again to my verbal instructions in case you forgot it. In conclusion, what else can I say that I haven't already said, you guys? Just because you buy the starter pack doesn't make you a coach. I was recently talking with a follower in DMs, and he mentioned to me that he knew, like, I guess he knew this person when he was like in high school or something, and she's now a distributor for Beachbody. And we were just saying how it's kind of ridiculous how somebody can just kind of like just buy the starter pack and not have to have any sort of background education or, you know, certifications, licensures, anything like that, to be able to call themselves a coach. He said something in one of his DMs to me, and I just feel like it perfectly highlights my frustration with that. So, and he told me I could read it, so I'm going to read it right now. Oh, I know. I was once suckered into an MLM selling energy drinks, LOL. First and last time I ever got fooled into doing that shit, LOL. And right. They have no clue. Coaching isn't being a workout partner with someone or showing them videos of yourself on Instagram, following along to videos of people jumping around and talking at you, LOL. You need to know a ton of shit to coach someone. If you don't even have a fundamental grasp of at least anatomy and physiology, you really can't call yourself a coach. And these MLMs that label others as a coach, quote unquote, should not be allowed to do that. That can kill someone, honestly. If someone has a heart condition and they don't know that too intense of an activity can kill them, that Beachbody coach and the whole MLM should be held criminally responsible. I'm sure some like that has already happened to people. Though it is extreme and it is a little bit hyperbolic, I think he still makes a valid point. Oh, and by the way, this is his opinion, which he is allowed to express, so don't try and at him, okay? Or me, for that matter, either. All I did was read it, okay? I've dealt with enough pissed off Beachbody coaches with bruised egos this year threatening to sue me. But he makes a good point though. There's a huge lack of accountability in the space of like health, wellness, and kind of like fitness MLMs. We frequently see them making false, oftentimes, usually, I mean, I would even maybe argue like all the time, unproven claims, health claims about products that they are shilling. We have seen them try to discourage people from listening to their own healthcare professionals and like use my products instead. And this is all in the name of getting someone to either buy the products or sign up under their team. I just find it really pathetic. If you made it to this point in the video, you deserve Starbucks and a cookie. These cookies. If you made it to this point in the video, comment Max below. That's my car's name. Also, if you enjoyed this, why not like and subscribe for more shenanigans? We would love to have you here at the lemonade stand. Shop my merch below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. What's up, big head? Wow, and you know what? When I was walking in here, I was like, this turd better not be on my bed. And guess who is on the bed? Onyx, are you supposed to be up there? What do you have to say for yourself? Hmm? You have anything to say for yourself? I'm sorry they are not just like more theatrical today. They did all have walks outside, and it is very, very hot in Austin right now where I live. So they're all pretty wiped out. So they're taking really good naps, aren't you? Oh, here, I'll take off my hat. Onyx, come here. Why is it zooming in? Stop zooming. Ow! Onyx, that hurt. What's up, bro? What's up? You gonna say anything? You're just gonna be here on my bed, getting dog hair all over my bed. Yeah, probably that one, huh? He's on my head now. I was just on my head. Yeah. What are you doing, bro? Say bye.